keen and make sure, it is okay the way it ought to be. That's what I'm saying. So, anyway, it's Friday. Today is Friday, and we are about to discuss all the matters today again. Today being Open Mic Friday, or maybe I should do this instead first. All right, let me just continue with this, okay? Let me just continue. Maybe much more later we get to do the needful, okay? But hey, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Matters on VOP FM. If it's your very first time, like you are just driving into Lagos, or maybe it's your first time tuning into the show, I do these every weekday between 1 p.m. and 3 p.m. On this super dial. Okay, on this mega dial. On this super mega dial 90.3 FM. I call it the best radio station around. My friends call me Sweet MC, but you know what? My name is Jude Ikami Jude. That's my name. Okay, so it's Open Mic Friday today. It's an Open Mic Friday of your favorite show on radio, Matters. And this day, we're just going to be doing it the way we do it before, like the way we used to do it every Friday. Okay. So just make sure that you are seated and relaxed. It's Friday. Don't worry. Let me cruise you around. Let me drive you around town. Let me tell you what is happening in the polity. Heavy stories, big stories, a whole lot happening in the polity. But you know what? It's been insecurity all the while. It's been insecurity all along. From one kidnap story to another. It has just been like that. But today I will get to give you stories making around today, and then when I'm done, I get to open up the studio lines. Hey, let's not forget, do well to follow us on all of our social media platforms, okay? And don't forget, we're streaming live right now. That is at VOP 90.3 FM. We're streaming live on all of our social media platforms. Just go there and join the conversation. And don't forget that our WhatsApp portal is also open. WhatsApp number is 0700 903 9039 is the number. Again, 0700 903 9039. That's the number to call. Okay? Now, let's take you around the country. Let's take you around the country quickly. Well, first of all, as Nigerians across various constituencies in 26 states march to the polls tomorrow for the scheduled rerun and by-elections, voter fatigue and apathy, lukewarm mobilization by political parties, absence of awareness and sensitization by civil society organizations and election observers may mar the exercise. Already, Nigeria is the second country in the world with the lowest voter turnout in general elections, worse than war-ravaged Afghanistan and Libya, according to a recent survey. Anyway, the ranking placed Nigeria in 186th position after Haiti, amongst 187 countries in the world. So I'm trying to let you know that voter apathy looms as IGP restricts movement in about 26 states. Tomorrow you should get to know that, okay? And of course, I will just give you, in no particular order, I would give you all of the stories making rounds, like today. We also hear that the Transition Monitoring Group, the one we call TMG, West African Civil Society Forum, and of course the Civil Society Legislative Advocacy Center have said they were appalled by the developments in the Economic Community of West African States, ECOWAS, particularly the recent announcement of the Republic of Niger, Mali, and of course Burkina Faso's withdrawal from the regional bloc. Okay. Don't worry. Maybe much more later I'll get to break down all of this. But then, As regards ECOWAS, CSOs are calling for dialogue to prevent regional bodies disintegration. Of course, you should know that the Republic of Niger and, of course, Mali and Burkina Faso are set to withdraw from the regional bloc. Our brothers are set to go, are set to leave us. Then should we be happy? Should we say, okay, it's okay? I know. But then we'll talk about that much more later. Back here in Nigeria, the hope of the People's Democratic Party to participate in tomorrow's re-election or rerun election in Plateau has been dashed following the exclusion of the party from the election by the Independent National Electoral Commission, INEC. Let me tell you more. INEC had rescheduled rerun elections for Plateau North Senatorial District and, of course, Jos North Basa Federal Constituency for tomorrow, following the removal of the PDP lawmakers by the Court of Appeal. And then the INEC Commissioner for Plateau, Benue, and of course Nasarawa State, Haruna Muhammad, told newsmen in Jos that the PDP had been notified earlier by the INEC chairman during a meeting with political parties in Abuja that it would not be on the ballot as a result of the appeal court's judgment, which sacked the elected PDP senatorial candidate Simon and, of course, member of the House of Representatives Musa Aga. All right, so you should get to know that. I'm just trying to give you stories across the country. All right, then maybe much later I get to open up the studio lines and we start talking. Is that good? All right. Now, let me touch on more stories for you this beautiful afternoon on matters. We hear that parents and many Nigerian students studying abroad have groaned over the rising tuition fees following the free fall of the naira against foreign currencies, including dollar and, of course, the pounds. For potential students trying to travel abroad for their studies, the exchange rate of naira to dollar and naira to pounds are taking a toll on them and their guardian, who have to pay for ticketing and, of course, school fees. Now, in June 2023, the Nigerian government removed the rate cap in its official foreign exchange market, allowing market forces to determine the actual value of the naira. I hope you recall that, and that's why we are where we are right now, people. Let me take you to Edo State. In Edo State now, the National Working Committee of the People's Democratic Party has approved the composition of the Edo State Ward Caretaker Committee to function for a period of 30 days, effective from Thursday, February the 1st, 2024. The party is gearing up for its February the 22nd primary to pick its candidate for the September the 21st governorship poll. Okay, maybe I should add this to it, that the People's Democratic Party National Publicity Secretary Debo Ologunagba said that the appointment of the caretaker committee for the ward was due to the expiration of the tenure of the Edo State Ward Executive Committee on Thursday. All right, quickly, let's leave Edo State and get to some other stories, maybe to Plateau State again right now. The governors elected on the platform of the People's Democratic Party on Thursday, yesterday, lamented the security challenges facing the country, calling on the federal government to create state police. We've been talking about state police recently. I've got to talk to some, persons across all of the geopolitical zones in the country. I've had the opportunity to speak with several current affairs analysts. I've had the opportunity to speak to some lawyers and a whole lot of persons. What their take is as regards the creation of state police. Should we have state police? What is your opinion? Really, let's look downward. Let's look really deep into the matter. And some have come up to say, hey, a state police, well, is a good way to go, but then there are challenges. There are several other challenges, that will follow. Those challenges we're not even looking at right now. All we want is that security. I mean, peace should be restored across board, like around the country. As regards, when I say peace, I'm talking about the insecurity level, the devil in the country. Yes. Well, it's okay. Let's get to some of the stories quickly. Yeah, that is the PDP governors converging. Now, let me tell you more why they are converging. Now, those governors lamented the security challenges facing the country, calling on the federal government to create state police. They insisted that for Nigeria to overcome the challenges, the present police structure must be decentralized to give way for the establishment of state police across the country. There should be state police. PDP is coming up now. Okay. Maybe some other political parties will join up, and let's see if the current administration would adhere to that. Okay, maybe it's just a way to go. Of course, we have several bore you. Okay, let me leave that one. Okay, now 15 states have also enlisted 50,000 vigilantes against kidnappers. 15 whole states. All right. Yesterday, the Obas in Ekiti were talking about using the traditional method to arrest all of these kidnappers, to sanitize the land. Let's go back to status quo. Right? And I asked, I remember I was asking someone, on TV yesterday, that before now, federal government questions like, hey, fix this, fix that, do this and do that. We're used to meeting the federal government to restore peace, normally in troubled areas. But right now, we want to start looking inwards, like the traditional method to handle or to tackle insecurity. It's okay. It's okay. Officials in Delta, or maybe I should start by saying that in a move to push back the rampaging kidnappers and bandits operating freely across the country, 15 state governors have assembled no fewer than 52,106 man vigilante squads to battle the hoodlums. Officials in Delta, Kano, Plateau, Sokoto, and 11 other states told reporters that the governors had gathered together and formed a coalition of vigilantes, hunters, and neighborhood watch to complement the police and, of course, other security agents. Governors, PDP, taking drastic steps right now. Is this geared towards 2027, or they just want peace in the country? I like asking questions. I like asking questions because I am a Nigerian and I know what I am talking about. Okay. This is Voice of the People, 90.3 FM. My name is Jude Ikami Jude, and of course, this is Matters. It's the open mic edition of the show, Friday. Okay, hey, and then outside the country, we hear several stories. That is movement from Nigeria to outside the country now. The depreciation of the naira against the United States dollar by 55% at the official forex exchange market has led to a commensurate depreciation in airfares on international routes in Nigeria, according to findings. Well, the naira had fallen from approximately 900 naira per dollar to over 1,400 naira per dollar on Monday. Well, after the FMDQ exchange, which records data, the nation's official exchange rate reviewed its methodology for calculating the rate. The review came after the Central Bank of Nigeria accused approved foreign exchange dealers of reporting false figures. Is that true? Is that true? False figures. Okay. It's okay. All right. Let's get to some other stories. Terrible occurrences around the country. In Delta now, A Delta State House of Assembly candidate, Harrison, was alleged that 3 officers of the Rivers State Police Command arrested for kidnapping a man recently were yet to be prosecuted. He said the cops that were arrested for kidnapping in Rivers State are still walking very, very free. Okay. I just want to give you the stories back to back. All right. And very soon I get to open up the studio line. Something beautiful is happening in Anambra right now. Oh, I guess you want to find out. Okay, let me give you this beautiful story. I call it beautiful, but I don't know. It might not be beautiful to you. But then, the Anambra State government has banned the public display of caskets for fabrication and sale in the state. I take that again. I said that the Anambra State government has banned the public display of caskets for fabrication and sale in the state. Yeah. This was contained in the law passed by the State House of Assembly on yesterday, to control burial and funeral activities in the state. By this law, all mortuary attendants are to are to report to the Ministry of Health on any corpse that has stayed beyond 1 month for the date it was deposited. Again, by this law, all mortuary attendants are to report to the Ministry of Health on any corpse that has stayed beyond 1 month from the date it was deposited. It warned that any person who contravenes the provisions will be fined 100,000 naira or 6 months imprisonment, or even both. All right, see, it further stated that all burials and funeral ceremonies of indigenous deceased persons in the state shall be registered with the town union of the deceased. Also, the new law warned against blocking roads and streets during burial ceremonies. I'm still talking about Anambra State right now. Some will call it funny, right? But then the government also advised that this can only be done with permission from the appropriate local government authorities. That is, if you want to block the roads or block the streets, get to your local government authority and sort things out with them. All right. So that is the latest information from Anambra State. Now, Fuji maestro Wasiu Ayinde Marshal, popularly known by his stage name as K1 the Ultimate, has told President Bola Ahmed Tinubu the Nigerians are suffering and angry with him and his government due to the current poor state of the economy. Yes, K1 said this in the video, recording that in a video recording that surfaced on Thursday during one of his recent stage performances. Now, before his daughter Dami Ayinde lent her voice on Wednesday to the current economic situation, which she said wasn't what the All Progressives Congress promised. On Instagram, the young lawyer said that the APC was not delivering on what it promised Nigerians, because the people are actually suffering. That is from K1. K1, the Ultimate, is saying, hey, Baba is not funny at all. Nigerians are suffering. They're suffering. They're suffering. They're suffering. Seriously. And again, now, citizens across Nigeria have expressed concern over the rising price of essential commodities such as rice, flour, sugar, cement. This is just as the naira continues to suffer depreciation, thereby reducing the purchasing power of the people. Investigation by a correspondent in Kwara Ebonyi, Oyo, and even here in Lagos State as well as Abuja revealed challenging situations for various groups of people, with some residents resorting to prayers while others are calling on the government to take decisive control measures. It's only in Nigeria that we pray for so for basic amenities. We pray for light, we pray for good roads, we pray for so many other things, when indeed it's supposed to be our right. We're supposed to have these things without praying for it. Outside the country, they get it, so that's not part of their prayer points. That's why things are just easy. But here, we pray for almost everything. Oh God, let there be light. Don't worry, there will be light, okay? In Kano, it was gathered that a 50 kg bag of local milled rice, which sold at 47,700, early January, is now selling between 58,500 and of course 60,000 there, depending on the brand. While a 50 kg bag of flour, which was sold at 35,500 early January, is now 40,000 there. Similarly, a 50 kg bag of sugar at the market is now selling at 73,000 naira as against 62,000 naira sold in early January. A bag of cement, which was 5,500 in the beginning of January 2024, rose to 7,700 as of Thursday. That is in Kano State. Yeah. And in Abuja, a bag of flour has hit 44,000 naira, and that is in Wuse Market, Abuja. Just as flour is sold at 41,000 naira. So much more. I could go on and on and on and on and on. But then, let's just put that aside and move on quickly, okay? Yeah, let's put that aside and move on quickly. Don't forget that I will get to open up the studio lines as quickly as possible so you can be part of the conversation this beautiful afternoon, okay? Now, let me bring you this story as regards the closure of the Nigerian borders. Food shortage or lack of food is biting hard. It's really biting hard. But then, in the wake of mounting economic challenges, Nigerians are, fervently urging the government officials to reconsider the closure of borders to facilitate international business activities. Open the borders. That's what they're saying. Nigerians are saying, open these borders and let there be free flow of these things, and let everyone get just open the borders. Just open the borders. That's what Nigerians are saying at this point in time. At least when the borders are open, some of these goods can come in, and so people can at least buy, at an affordable rate, an affordable price, not like what we have right now. It's really not funny. It's really not funny. The paramount ruler of Iwo land, Oba Abdulrasheed Adewale Akanbi, has urged the Nigerian president Bola Ahmed Tinubu to take some measures to address the insecurity in the country, including taking Fulani headsmen to schools. Well, in case you don't know, the Oluwo appealed to Tinubu's led administration to invest in ranching for the herdsmen to keep their cattle, adding that the nomadic system is injurious to them and the entire country, the entire nation. Oba Akanbi made this known in an open letter to Tinubu on Thursday, while expressing dissatisfaction with the spate of kidnapping and killings perpetrated by killer Fulani headsmen in the southwest region and other parts of the country. The monarch said most of the insecurity challenges faced by the country are carried out by the Fulani headsmen who want to survive, adding that there are actually good Fulanis also. Okay. I'll get to open up the studio lines quickly, very soon, okay? I can see several persons putting a call across already. But I will take you to Akwa Ibom State and then I take one more story before I get to open up the studio lines. Can we do that right now? Okay. There is palpable tension in Akwa Ibom State capital following the rising incidents of kidnappings by hoodlums that have been terrorizing the state in recent times. The beheading of a police inspector, simply identified as Inspector Osang, by a gang reportedly numbering over 10 on Wednesday around, at about 8:30 p.m. is the latest of the gruesome killings. Well, it was revealed that the police inspector was returning from his residence located around Ene area, where the hoodlums sighted him on the street and decided to murder him. Like he was beheaded. He was beheaded. A police officer, a police superintendent was beheaded. Let me drop this final story before I get to open up the studio lines, okay? The Nigerian police said that the recent killings and abductions in the country have been blown out of proportion. The force spokesperson stated these in an interview yesterday. Nigerians are just blowing this whole thing too much. They're blowing it. The media is blowing it. That's what police is saying right now. Well, according to Adejobi, the Ekiti State killing of monarchs and the abduction of school children and teachers do not reflect the true picture of the security situation in the country. He said that insecurity was never prevalent in the state and the southwest. He said that the landscape and topography of the state were responsible for the recent killings and the aids surrounded by rocks. Let's leave it there. Let's leave it there. But what he's just trying to say is that the media, social media, everyone is just blowing up this insecurity thing as if it's something else. That is really not like that. That's what the police is saying right now. All right, this is Voice of the People, 90.3 FM. I will get to open up the studio lines now to get your comments and your participation. Don't forget that we're streaming live across all of our socials, okay? If it's your first time, my name is Jude, Ikami Jude. I will open up the studio lines quickly. And of course, do feel very free to send in your comments and your observations, your query also to our WhatsApp portal. Our WhatsApp number is 0700 903 903 903. Oh, okay. Maybe I should say that again. 0700 903 9039. But then if you want to call in, 0700 903 903 903 is the number to call. Again, I take that 0700 903 903 903. All of those calls I couldn't take. There were some calls I didn't take on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. I want to take all of them now. That's why it's open mic Friday of the show. So feel free to join the conversation this afternoon. All right. I want to start taking calls, but hey, keep it civil, okay? All of your comments and your observations, do keep them civil. 60 seconds for everyone to move away from your radio set or turn down the volume. Kindly abide to that, and we're just good to go. Thank you so very much. Just don't worry, keep sending in your messages, okay? I'll take them all. Thank you so much. Hello, good afternoon to you.
Good afternoon, Jude.
Good afternoon.
Thank God it's Friday.
Yeah, thank God it's Friday. Bless you too.
Yeah. My name is Peter Usifo. I'm calling from Abalaje.
All right, let's go.
Yeah, actually, I want to talk on insecurity, first of all. You see, insecurity at the issue has been a factory, very small factory in Nigeria before. But now, it is insecurity PLC. You see, it's a very big monster in the room. It has overgrown, like it has become an industry. You see? So, I believe, I'm suggesting, and I'm still suggesting like other people, that the government, especially Bola Ahmed Tinubu, should have that political will to go after the sponsors of insecurity in Nigeria. He knows them. The government knows them. Not that they don't know them. You see, insecurity today is a very big industry that we now have shareholders, managing directors, executive directors, and so on and so forth, just as we have in a normal big industry anywhere in the world. So that is that. So they know the sponsors. Not that you don't know the sponsors. That even they are able to, deal with these sponsors, shame them and shame them, and take them to court and deal with them. Everything, insecurity will be cut to a very large extent, if not totally eliminated or eradicated. That is that. On economy, especially the money, the floating of the naira today. It's unfortunate that our naira has overblown to the way it is. But I believe that the government too, if they have that political will, can also bring the naira down. But it will also affect a section of this country, especially when the broad change is eliminated from our economy. You see, the northern elite will continue to complain, or we complain later that the government is dealing with them, just as they have always complained during FAN relocation to Lagos from Abuja, and of course the some persons of CBN. So we have to be very careful. The only thing is that the president should have that political will. The answers are there. The answers to this, the solutions to this problem are there. They are just like the low-hanging fruits that need to be plucked as soon as possible. And for his name to be written in gold in Nigerian history. I stop for now for other people to comment. Thank you very much.
Thank you so very much. Thank you. I appreciate your call. If you're listening to me or to us outside the country, maybe you should try the WhatsApp number. Try calling the WhatsApp number, okay? I couldn't take several calls yesterday, especially those calling from the diaspora. Let's try if we can do that today. Thank you. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon to you. Welcome. What's your name and where you calling from?
Thank you. Mr. Ben, I'm calling from Eba.
Welcome.
Is it not a disgrace for this nation? I thought the billions of dollars we are budgeting on security. Terrorists kidnap school children. You hold school children inside bus. And everybody saw them. They were calling police, calling everybody. Police cannot do anything. Why? Because police is not equipped. And all the billions, they're giving all the billions to the military. If they say police is equipped, they will use helicopter and take off immediately. And that's intelligent information. They will capture these people. If you check the whole police station, all over the state, they don't have any helicopter. Even in this Lagos, no helicopter. If they have anyone, it is dilapidated. Scrap. In Abuja, no helicopter. And they are giving billions of dollars to military. This year, the budget for fighting security, they get to military, 2 trillion. What are they using it to do? I keep on saying, why not carry 1 trillion and give to Nigerian police? Let them buy helicopters for them. Every state should have 2 functioning helicopters. Something like this happening, police will take off immediately. And then we see those people in the forest, they will be passing information. Military, police, all of them will surround those people and catch them. Look at these children now, because it's not Tinubu children. Because it's not government children. They are in the forest, small children, and the teachers that went to school. It's kind of animals, monsters. What they are doing to them, they are torturing them in the forest, in this same country. And look at the people that are entering inside forest, Amoteku, other people, children, enter inside forest, using bare hand to find terrorists without any camera, without any digital mechanism, nothing, no electronics, nothing. What type of country is this? He doesn't need to resign. He needs to resign. He knows that he is not made for this country. He needs to resign. Or House of Assembly should impeach him. So they want to save this country. Only 8 months this one has built this country. Dollar is 1,005. If they run away to neighboring countries, everything is turning upside down. We are not suffering because of 12 subsidy removal. Anybody it is 12 subsidy. That person doesn't understand what is actually happening. We are suffering because of increment in dollar. Increase in dollar. The more dollar is increasing, the more people are suffering because we're supporting nation. Everything we are using is imported. Most of the essential commodities, even transportation, everything is imported. Everything is, even vehicle that carry goods, that carry passengers, the express person is imported. The vehicle is imported. Mr. President should leave this country alone, and his vice.
Thank you.
Should go.
Thank you.
Everything should leave this country.
Thank you so very much, Ben from Iba. Appreciate that call. But then I would also want to read messages alongside quickly. This person sent a message. He said the president, Bola Ahmed Tinubu, should be advised to stop flying across the globe and on his knees begging for loans and investors while Nigerians are being kidnapped, killed, or displaced in their own country. President, provide a safe environment and good judicial system to attract investors. President Bola Tinubu is doing exactly what Buhari did for 8 years, flying out of the country for medical attention. Tinubu is looking younger and gaining weight now. Are you jealous? What is happening in Nigeria is very embarrassing and appalling. Nigerians should stop running out of the country and start holding their leaders accountable. If small Niger, Mali, Gabon, Sierra Leone, and of course Burkina Faso can liberate themselves instead of running away, Nigerians can do the same. 20 or 200 plus million people, being held captive by a handful of criminals and uneducated, old, corrupt politicians, and all they do daily is complain and check the value of USA dollars and British pounds. Nigerians wake up and take over your country, for no other people will do it for you. Period. That was what he said. He didn't drop your name though, but thank you so very much for dropping that. Okay. And that's why we would always talk about all of these issues back to back. It's democracy. Don't forget. Let's see if we can take calls now. Let me take this call first. Good afternoon to you. Good afternoon. 0700 903 903 903. That's the number to call to be part of the show. Good afternoon.
Hello.
Good
Kami
afternoon.
Jude.
Hi.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
My name is Afun Adam. I'm calling from Idimu.
Welcome.
Kami Jude, say good news for Anambra State.
It might not be good one for you.
It may not be worse. Where the killing, kidnapping happen for Anambra State every day, mainly in the local government. They bring this one saying good news because they say they no say coffee. I be waiting to call them. My brother, it's well for security in this country. Let the government know what to do. They know the right thing they will do, but they can't do it because they know that if they do the right thing, we will not favor them. Because I believe they like this killing weather for Nigeria. Look at if like this my call, if I use them make wrong call now, tomorrow they go here say they don't block my line. But all these terrorists, all these bandits, all these Fulani herdsmen, all of them, they don't fit track them. They know what they're doing. May God bless Nigeria. That's my own contribution. God bless you for good work.
And God bless you too for calling. Appreciate you so very much. Everybody is crying. Crime. Tell me who are the criminals. Onyekachi Nwachuku from Ajao Estate sent in that message. Everyone is saying crime. Good afternoon. Learn to move away from your radio set before you put a call across, or just turn down the volume almost immediately. Yeah, so we can have a better conversation together. All right, let's talk to you. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon, Doctor Jude. How are you doing today?
I'm fine. I am not a doctor. My name is just Jude. Ikami Jude.
Don't you want to be a doctor?
Well, it depends on what you're talking about, though.
Okay, believe that prophecy.
Okay, amen. What's your name and where you calling from?
My name is Originality. Calling from California.
Calling from California. All right, let's go. Originality. I love that name, though.
Thank you very much.
Let's go.
See, my brother, every of them are corporate. When you're talking about the security issue happening, but police know what is going on. They know them. Military know. But just that they don't have the what it takes to go after the sponsors of all these killings. I'm telling the reality, they know. I know that Nigerian militaries are capable, but they are tied. Because the sponsors of all these terrorists are what I'm saying that is from the government. and they cannot really do anything. Even when there was a white paper, you know, where these sponsors, did any government do anything? No, they won't, because when they do, it will affect the cabals. So they close it off. So we are still running around the circle. Go to Ihala today. As for yesterday, there's up to 9 dead people they killed yesterday or thereabouts. Ihala local government, Anambra State. What are we celebrating? What's going on? Government, our president jumped from one place to another, you know, looking for. You don't look for investors. You build their home. Investors will come and beg you, please. Can we invest in your country? When they see, just like when a bee have the honey or whatever, I get me. You see the pest, they're coming and running after because they know what you carry. They say that onye jigu, Igbo saying, you know, onye jigu kegu neso. You don't go in a land where there's not fertile. You don't go in the land where there's a dead. In Nigeria, you just had a dead zone, you know, kidnapping and killing every day. The banks will accept money, I get me, and the criminals will close their accounts, and then nothing will happen. There's no any money wired to any bank that the financial institution do not know. Central Bank knows what is going on. But they really can really go after these people because of government does not have what it takes to go after them, because when they go, themselves were affected. So it's just like I sponsor you, you allow me to do what I want to do. So let's keep deceiving ourselves until when we come to a reality that we need to build a country, that the future, our generation, we have failed the next generation. I'm telling you the reality, we have failed the generation. Because if our forefathers did not do better, at least better, I get me, I don't think we could have enjoyed a little bit what we enjoyed before everything went off. So we have failed the generation. So we're still looking for people who can come to build the next generation, build the country for the next generation. I'm telling the reality. Thank you very much for the good job.
Thank you so very much.
I pray that we will have a country one day, but Nigeria is not a country. We just have a boundary that looks like a country, but we don't have a country. Thank you.
Thank you so very much. Sometimes I would want people to watch their statements, okay? Just to watch it. You really have to watch it. It's still our country. Oh God, help us. 0700 903 903 903. That's the number to call. Good afternoon.
Hello, good afternoon, Mr. Kami Jude.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon. This is Comrade Roko from Ejigo.
Welcome.
Thank you for the well done job.
Thank you.
God bless you.
Yeah.
You see, this is the high time. We Nigerians, we need to tell Mr. Bola that he need to come back home. In fact, it is an urgent with what we are hearing or seeing in Nigeria as of today. See, in the insecurity in the nation is coming to what we are not expecting. Now, it is Northerners that are experiencing this thing before. But now, we the Southwest are witnessing it, in fact, every day by day. They kidnap two kings and kill them. I say, okay, I want to ask those kings. Before, you cannot shoot gun to any king. It will never come down. You will use Odeshi. Where did they keep their Odeshi? I mean, they are the king of face cap. I can't understand why this thing is happening in our Yoruba land. Honestly, to God who made me. Okay, now, the Northerners, like how many states you said they combine and organize another security in their homeland? Can their own children, can they come and do security in our own western side here? So it's better for us to know how to reshuffle ourselves. It's either they go back to their homeland, let everybody secure their homeland by themselves. Okay, now, see, NEPA will cut your light. After cutting your light for like 1 month, they will still include that bill into your bill. Why do they cut it in the first place? Why? They shouldn't have cut it, since they know they will still collect the money from that is double suffering. Honestly, you even said it that they beheaded one police officer. Who beheaded him? Is he ordinary human being or bandit? They definitely, if insecurity is affecting the military and the police people, they will know what to do by dividing themselves. Because you will know the next person that is behind you that want to do you bad, and you are in the same uniform. How will you differentiate it from you?
All right.
Right, by all your region.
Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Ikamijude. God bless you. Comrade Iroko from Ejibo.
Thank you so very much. Appreciate your call. Appreciate you. Do well to send your WhatsApp messages if you cannot reach out. Okay, just reach out that WhatsApp. That's what I'm trying to say. 0700 903 903 903. It's an open mic Friday. Good afternoon.
Hello.
Good afternoon.
Ikamijude.
Hi.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon to you.
My name is Divine Sigeski, calling from Oshodi.
Okay.
I just want to say something here. Mr. Atiku told Tinubu that if the shoe is not sizable to him, he should remove it. Hello?
Of course. Just go on. I can hear you.
Then Bugari, before now, told Jonathan that he will make his government ungovernable. I don't know whether he did that or not. But where I'm driving at is that it's like some group or some part of this country is choosing people who will rule. If you're not from that side, they will give you oversized shoe, or they'll make your government ungovernable. Or then Bugari, before now, told Jonathan that he will make his government ungovernable. What we have to do is to, I don't know whether he did that or not. But where I'm driving at is that it's like some group or some part of this country is choosing people who will rule. If you're not from that side, they will give you oversized shoe, or they'll make your government.
It's all right. It's all right. Thank you so very much. 0700 903 903 903. Hello, good afternoon.
Hello.
Good afternoon. Good afternoon to you.
Yes, I'm Mary.
Welcome.
From Ajawo Estate.
Welcome.
I want to tell you, this one they said that the really are kidnapping, that people are overblowing it. They are not overblowing it. In my state, Delta State, like this afternoon, my nephew just called me that they kidnapped 2 people that went to farm for somebody. Delta State Agbo. 3 weeks ago, the same thing. So now, the thing has started affecting policemen, kings. These people talking is because they have not experienced it. Like me that is talking. Years ago, I was kidnapped. I knew what I suffered.
Wow.
Our president should please come home to tell us if he cannot solve this country. Like the other day, they said EFCC that they traced so that it is some religious group that is sponsoring these people. And when they wanted to follow it up, that order came from high that they should stop it. What sort of country is this? Are some people bigger than others? I mean, it has some animals from that say animals are equal, some are more equal. Please, they should tell us, and our senators are sleeping. If they cannot handle these things, let them tell us, so that if it is the state police, let people start taking their state police. Thank you, Mr.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you so very much. Well, state police. I earlier, threw that question to listeners. I said, is state police the way to go right now, or is there any other way that we can tackle this menace in our country, Nigeria? Yeah. All right. Bola Ahmed Tinubu on Twitter on 14th of April 2024 said, on matters of insecurity, that is quoting him now, the buck stops at the president's table, like in other countries. So Jonathan is the chief of security of Jonathan is the chief security officer. Stop Boko Haram. Talk is cheap. Rich from Germany sent in that message. All right. Hello. Good afternoon.
Yeah.
Oh, that again, not again. Oh my God. Okay. Let's come back home here and take calls. Good afternoon.
Hello, good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
My own complaint is that you should help me tell Schedule Electric at the electricity. Because our street, Shodi. I live in OK Street, Shodi. Since over 2 weeks now, they are just flashing our lights. I beg, you should help us.
All right. That's okay. Thank you.
You should help me tell Schedule Electric at the electricity.
Hello?
Our street, Shodi.
Oh my God. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon, Kamejide.
Welcome.
My own take on this matter is that this insecurity of a thing has come to stay. You see, all these people that are calling, complaining, this and that, are they not the same people that voted the same government into power? You see, I don't know, in Nigeria, why we have to blame ourselves, because why can't we elect capable people into office to lead us? All the people that you have been electing, they are not capable of handling this country. That's why these things are happening. So it's impossible that this insecurity of things should come to an end, because we don't have the right people in the power. Thank you. That's my take.
All right. Thank you. Yeah, I got that. I copy your take. 0700 903 903 903. Good afternoon.
Hello.
Good afternoon.
It can be there.
Yeah.
Good afternoon. This is Sudawood from Solo.
Welcome.
Are you hearing me?
I can hear you.
I get one man where they say because of the power is not from the north. I believe that man, because North believes that they're born to rule. They want to rule. If anything, for example, now there is a kidnappers in Abuja there and there every day. Before others past government, kidnappers no penetrate from Abuja, but this present government kidnapper country goes to Abuja to kidnap many people. Maybe they plan, say not apart from outside, no other tribe can rule this new way because they changed for good luck Jonathan. Are you getting my point? Huh?
Yes, I can hear you.
Nigeria needs to be careful because of maybe we know look this one I'm from Suzo place, I'm from Suzo place. I know why I know the game. Apart from this one, let me just tell you this thing. VOP, they say voice of the people. Are you hearing me? Can be there. I want you to go and tell your people that this VOP just be like APC government. You know what I'm saying to? They call on Saturday. Say if we can predict Nigeria who will win for the correct course. I predicted Nigeria will win 2-0. Let me predict it for that course. But VOP kindly give me only 500 recharge like I say I'm a baby. Because why they make every day, both you and Mary and Precious, past 500. It's very shame to me. When I tell my friend, they say I should not tell anybody. It's very, very bad. That's my contribution. Bye-bye.
And you want 500 naira. Why not call the show? Why disturbing my show with 500 naira? It's not a shameful thing, okay? 500 naira is big. All right? Just learn to call the show and not disturb some other persons. Thank you so very much. 9 killed in Benue, and our president still in faraway France holding, holidaying, according to what he said. Today, the leadership of the National Assembly and others will leave for Ivory Coast when abduction, economic hardship is threatening the people. The CBN. No. Let me not go there. Good afternoon to you. Hello, good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Yes, welcome.
What I want to say is that my name is Ova, and what I want to say is that in hearing what that man said in Oshodi, I'm calling from Mafulukutu. If you watch what is going on, it's about what they use to attack. And if you check what they use to attack Jonathan, they say there is a failure president. And what I'm trying to say is that anybody that comes from west or east or south, the north will be attacking. so badly that you cannot understand. So the same pattern they are using it against this Tinubu. This is what I'm saying for me, and that is my contribution. Let me just stop there because I don't want to say more.
Thank you for your contribution. I appreciate it so very much. You know, I earlier told you that governors elected on the platform of the People's Democratic Party, PDP, yesterday lamented the security challenges facing the country. And of course, calling on the federal government to create state police. Yes, they insisted that for Nigeria to overcome the challenges, the present police structure must be decentralized to give way for the establishment of state police across the country. Yes. So, is state police the way to go actually? Well, we'll get to find out. We'll find out. I'll take more calls and, of course, read your messages and, of course, go on a break. And when I come back, we'll do more. Then we'll wrap things up. Okay? It's a Friday edition of your favorite show, Matters on VOP FM. Don't worry. Later in the evening, I'll be on TV and we're going to be talking more on these issues back to back. Okay? Yeah, I hope you do join me. That is at VOP TV. Okay? Now, let's take more calls now. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Welcome.
Thank you. Sir, what the other man, the man before the last man said, I disagree with that man. He says the people that elect president, why are we complaining? Is that man not in Nigeria to see what is happening? We the masses, we know who we elect. But to the people turn it upside down and say it is we that elect the man that are doing what is happening is lies. Some of them are lies. So what happening in this country is our leader. We don't have a leader in this country. They are just decided to position the masses, the people that they are leading. So if we have a good leader, or if we have people that are saying the truth in this country, all this country will not be happening. But they decide not to say the truth, and they decide to punish the masses. What I know that God will also judge them. Thank you.
All right, thank you so very much. This person says, Shoyinka and all those blaming obedience for being overzealous and about matters concerning Nigeria, why are they mute now? Hostino from Olodi Apapa sent in that message. Why are they mute now? Try and say something, okay? Well, the president and his cabinet members should not think they have absolute knowledge on every issue. Rather they allow for positive criticisms and suggestions of Nigerians. When policy is introduced and is not achieving the desired result, then there is need to review and, if possible, reverse and stop thinking they know it all. Why has APC as a party refused to imbibe presidential chats on air as it was done during Obasanjo and Jonathan? It is unfortunate for the country. APC is what, as regards good governance, but are specialists in deceitful engineering campaigns. Is that what you call it? Yeah. Okay. It's all right. I've read your message. AJ from IBA. Thank you so very much. Good afternoon to you this afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Welcome.
Please let me quickly give my thoughts on state police, please. The question of state police in Nigeria would have been okay, but it is unconstitutional at the moment unless they have to go back to the constitution to talk about state police, which I believe many of the politicians will not succumb to. Be that as it may, even if it is created, it will be highly abused by the state government, by the state governors as it were. Because even at the moment, they cannot even pay the minimum wage of 30,000 naira, talk less of paying more than that, or even paying organizing state police. So in my own view, in my own opinion, I am suggesting that they should form vigilante groups in states, just as they are being formed at the moment. Like I'm not talking in Ondo State and other places. So vigilante groups should supplement police system. You understand? The policing of the state instead of creating state police, because there are a lot of things that go with creation of state police, which the state or the government may not have the money to create now. I end my commission for now. My name is Peter Osifo once more. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Peter Osifo. Good afternoon. It can be Jude there. I'm a security personnel. I think PPRO of police is very... what are you trying to say? I don't understand that, seriously. Good afternoon. I cannot be silent on the issue of insecurity in the country. The president should look into the list of terrorism sponsors we got from Saudi Arabia. In addition, Fulani herdsmen should submit their arms and ranching should be encouraged. Chima from Sulere. Thank you. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon, Mikami.
Yes.
So my name is Emmanuel from Ilasamaj.
Okay.
Okay. Now, there is an angle. There is a spiritual angle to all these things. But I know socially we don't allow that. But I believe that where God is, a man can only will not struggle to shine or do what he's supposed to do, to salvage a certain responsibility given to him to do. You see, I will say this thing over and over again. Sometimes let us learn to look at the God angle. Because when we forget God, we trust in our strength. And when we trust in our strength, we find it difficult to cope with certain things at a much more critical stage of our life. The country today is at a stage where even the best and the most learned and the best of mind cannot even know what to do to make the country work. We are in that situation where everyone is trying to apply ideas, but that idea is not holding any water. Instead, things become more critical every day. Now, let us sit back, relax, and ask ourselves, what is happening? You understand? Yes. If you look at it very critically, I think it is time for the North, South, East, and West. Call everybody that are involved in the election. Both those are lost and those are won. Let the elders of this country call everybody together. Sit down. Mr. Man, we know you came on. We know you tried. We know the people love you. But the court didn't allow you. Mr. Man, we know you have good conscience. But please, all of you pray for this country.
Okay.
We plead for the sake of the future. Let all of you come together. Work together.
Hello? Hello? Oh, so sorry about that. All right. Let's read this message from Chinedu, who sent this from Badagry. He said, I cannot understand why President Tinubu is keen in wasting Nigerians' scarce resources running about looking for investors when his country, Nigeria, is in tatters, lacking in infrastructure. A great country, Nigeria, lack even 10 hours constant electricity. No water, even our judiciary is not trusted, insecurity everywhere, and so on. Tinubu should fix Nigeria first before these unholy entertainment in the name of looking for investors. And went for that to say, it is clearly seen now that President Tinubu is in serious confusion, not knowing what to do because of his lack of what now? To checkmate the very problems bedeviling the nation. He has already fallen out of favors. He cannot control the army or any of the insecurity paraphernalia. Taking a trip out of the country this time shows that he is just here to enjoy the fancy of the office or nothing more. Are you sure they do? All right. I hear people talk about state police, but have they for once sat down to think about the security risk in my post to the families at large? Yesterday, a police officer was killed and burnt in Abakaliki in Ebonyi State, and it was gathered that they were on patrol and was attacked by some unknown gunmen. President Bola Ahmed Tinubu should come back and face the chaos in the country instead of shying away from it. God bless Nigeria. David from Ojota dropped that one. Okay, yeah. Happy New Year to you, my brother. Okay, this one says the reason why we don't have constant light like before is for the citizens to consume more petrol in order for government to keep making money from suffering. All right. VOP TV. I'll be live on TV in the evening for Political Voice, POV, where we get to dissect all of this with an analyst. a big man. Okay, so just join me on TV this afternoon. I mean, this evening. Just go there, VOP TV. Yeah, it's also on YouTube. VOP TV. All right, VOP TV live. Anyone, and you get to watch us live. Okay, and very soon we will be on DSTV and of course on Go TV. Very, very soon. Pretty soon. All right. Yeah. Okay, let's roll quickly. I've answered your question, right? Okay, thank you so very much. Well, good afternoon, sir. My name is Kunle Major from Festa. I want to ask, please, which channel is a VOP TV? Is it DSTV? Okay, I just told you now, okay? I know several persons are anticipating seriously. It's okay. I mean, the PRO statement is very funny. Okay, how can he say that the media is overrating the kidnapping issue? That is too bad for him to say. He is my colleague, but I don't agree with him at all. That is a police personnel saying that. Okay, it's all right. Let's get back to the phone lines now. Good afternoon to you.
Good afternoon, this is from Magata.
Yeah, welcome.
The insecurity in Nigeria is getting too much. And then problem, the kidnapping problem is not only for the poor, now they even kidnap for the rich and the poor. So that even the judiciary, the INEC, the governor, the president, everybody are in trouble now. Okay, look at tomorrow is the election. You don't know how many people they will kidnap. So Nigeria is going from all over. So let us be praying. Only God will help us. Thank you.
All right, thank you. Thank you so very much. All right.
The rich and the poor.
Hello?
The judiciary, the INEC, the governor,
I think we're getting this same echo again today. What's going on? Let's see if we can rectify that as quickly as possible. Hello, good afternoon to you.
Hello.
Hi, good afternoon.
Good afternoon, sir.
Welcome.
Yes, sir. My name is Ijeoma from Ikorodu.
Okay.
Yes, sir. Problem of this country is not issue of creating a state police or whatever. The government know what to do, what they're supposed to do. I'm a security officer. You know, the Nigerian police that I know, I couldn't remember the last time federal government bought a patrol vehicle for Nigeria police last. If not some states, especially Lagos State, they are the one that are equipping the Nigeria police. I don't know. I don't see the reason why each division in Nigeria could not be able to get patrol vehicle. When you see that it is only the individual that will buy Senna, you telling you say that they will buy it for a division to be using it for patrol. If that person have something to do like a birthday party or a burial party, they will move the vehicle there with the Nigerian police personnel with guns that they're supposed to be using to be guiding people to the public. They will use it to guide that person because the person has influence over them. Government know what they're supposed to do. When we are talking about the creation of state police now, you want to create state police, you want to be paying that person 30,000 or 50,000 a month. What do you expect that person to do with that 50,000 per month? How do you expect that person not to compromise with the quality of their district? So the problem of Nigeria is that they don't do what they're supposed to do. Instead of them to recruit police, they are lavishing money on their politicians, lavishing money on the House of Representative member.
Okay.
If a police officer that now, then when you retire, you don't have hope of getting less than 5 million as a retirement benefit for 35 years. You retire as a one-star ASP. They give you 1.8 million naira. How will somebody such a person go and risk his life in the bush to go and be looking for the kidnapper or whoever? So the government has the problem of this. They are the problem of this country. They are the one who create this problem for this country.
Okay.
And the youth of nowadays now, they prefer to engage themselves in this kidnapping. You see that there's nothing like armed robbery again, nothing like bank robbery again. They prefer this kidnapping because they see it as a lucrative business now. If government want to put an end to this issue of kidnapping, they know what to do. They can buy drones for each division, each police division. We have nothing less than 777 local government in Nigeria. And each of them has divisional headquarters. Why not equip them? Why not buy drones? Why not buy patrol vehicle? 777 patrol vehicle. Buy police division in Nigeria.
It's a very simple something. But instead of them to be doing that, they are going up and down. They are doing this, they are doing that. When they want to buy the patrol vehicle, they want to buy the money to the police authority. Those ones, they will invest the money. They will go and use the money to buy BMW 5 Series. And hand it over to CP, they will be using it for their player.
Let's leave it there.
Something that the people be using for patrol.
Thank you. Thank you so very much. Thank you. Let's leave it there. Thank you. I also told you that in a move to push back the rampaging kidnappers and bandits operating freely across the country, 15 state governors have assembled no fewer than 52,106-man vigilante squads to battle the hoodlums. Officials in Delta, Kano, Plateau, Sokoto, and 11 other states told reporters that their governors had assembled together a coalition of vigilantes, hunters, and neighborhood watch groups to complement the police and other security forces. I think these guys are, putting the right step in the right direction, if you ask me. Scores of Nigerians have been abducted across the country in the past weeks, with the Federal Capital Territory, Abuja, Lagos, and some other states coming under abductor siege. It's okay. Good afternoon. Hello, good afternoon.
Good afternoon, sir.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon. My name is Shooks from Mafuluku.
Welcome.
Yes, sir. Concerning this insecurity we are always talk about every day. I read it, that was last time, that about 2,000 repentant Boko Haram, they screened them and fixed them into a police. I don't know. At times we will just be crying and shout why they are still doing the same mistake. Those people, they call themselves repentant Boko Haram. How sure are we that they have repented? So, and again, this, I have to mention them because the man is not hiding himself. Gumi, he said those boys in the bush are his boys, that nobody should touch. So what are we talking about? The problem we have in this country is not announced. Thank you.
Fuji Maestro Wasiu Ayinde Marshal, popularly known as K1 the Ultimate, has said to President Bola Tinubu that Nigerians are suffering and angry with his government due to the current poor state of the economy. I just want to take some of these stories again, all right? He said that just yesterday. We can get to read that up as quickly as possible. By saying Nigerians are not happy with the president. Good afternoon. What's your name and where are you calling from?
My name is Romeo.
All right. Let's go. Quickly, please.
Okay, guys. Sorry. APCs, they are reaching what they say. When Jonathan was there, they do everything to bring insecurity to make demand government on government. That is why the thing is coming back again. There's nothing they can do about it. There's nothing. Until they return the power back. Thank you, sir.
Thank you. Until they return the power back to the PDP. Okay? Let me see if I can touch on some messages again. Okay. Let's take this call first. Good afternoon.
Yeah, good day.
Hi.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Yeah, thanks for the good work.
Yeah.
You see, when we are saying all these things at the beginning, it will look like as if we are siding one side. Now everybody are suffering it. Like when the last second to the last caller said that it's a security officer and all that. You see, police, Nigeria police, most of them they are contributing to what we are facing in this country. Because of what they want to eat, what they want to collect from you, they will not give themselves that respect. They will not want to give themselves that value. They will not want to value that uniform, that position they are, just because of what they want to eat. You eat and eat and eat and eat eat your future. So time with that number, we see where Nigeria police carrying madam handbag. You see, most of them leave their work and be going to watch Oga's car. So why would a criminal look so down on them? Even as it is, like if it is in those days when police were police, when they were using short knicker, who born you? When you just hear police, you run. But now they have sold their rights.
Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah. We'll be wrapping up pretty soon. Okay. Let's see. Winifred, your message is quite clear. Okay. Good afternoon, please. I was told that Tinubu built Lagos. Why is he wasting time building Nigeria? Anna Paul from Coca. The main problem that Nigeria is having is there is no law that can punish people that commit crimes. How can there be good security when the army, police, politicians, VIPs are above the law? The law is supposed to be blind on everybody in this part of the world. The law should go against those that committed crime from calling some called, what are you trying to say? The law should go against those that committed crime from calling some so-called strong men after they commit crimes. Chinemere from Agbara. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
I'm Mr. Gabriel.
Welcome.
From Ijeoma.
All right.
Nigeria is not just like, say, in a stampede, where there's no escape route. Speeding is irrelevant. Are you getting me?
Yes, I can hear you.
That is what Nigeria is now. Unless something is being done by the masses.
Okay. Thank you. Thank you so very much.
Escape route. Speeding.
Oh my God. I'm sorry. If you're calling from outside the country, do well to call directly. I think we're having issues with that line for now. Okay? I'm so sorry about that. Good afternoon.
Hello, good afternoon.
Yeah, good afternoon.
Yes, it's Joe from Bariga.
Okay.
Jude, you see, another angle which we are not touching is this influx of people into Nigeria. Are we not seeing it from our border? Why? Are we not? Which kind of country is this one? A lot of people trooping in every day from the border. So many people trooping in. I'm seeing it. They carry them with trailers. And nobody is asking. Nobody is questioning that this can be a problem, security problem. My God. Nigeria. Search yourself. Thank you.
Thank you. All right. Let's just take 3 more calls and we'll wrap things up this afternoon. Just 3. All right? 3 more calls. Just 3. And we're good to go. Okay. Let's do this. Hi. Good afternoon.
Hello. Good afternoon. You see, we complain Nigeria. Nigeria, we love the country, but we lack merit and we lack love. Unless we learn how to love before things will be in order. Thank you.
Thank you so very much. Just 2 more calls and we'll call it a day. I will not be able to take WhatsApp calls. If you want to call in, just call directly. We're having issues with that WhatsApp number for now. Okay? Just call in direct. Thank you. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon. Yeah, good afternoon.
Good afternoon to you.
Yeah, I don't know. First of all, I think it's Paul man, right? Now, secondly, I don't know why these people are complaining. Most of them complaining now, they are part of the problem. So I don't know why they are complaining. Even the late Luther, military president, aka Sani Abacha, said that when insecurity persists in the country for so long, the people at the ends of affairs definitely know about it. We are responsible for most of these things. We know exactly what to do. We don't want to do it. Most of them calling now. Ask them tomorrow when it's time to make an electoral decision choice to elect somebody. They will still go ahead and sell their voter card. So Nigerians right now, we deserve everything. Nigerians, we deserve everything we are capable. Let us suffer. Let's enjoy it. Let's suffer. They should stop complaining. When we see a righteous person wants to, that we know that will take us to the promised land, we prefer to say does not have money to buy to give us it, cannot give us 5,000 or 10K, we'll go for the corruption because the person can afford to give 10K. So they are just whining. They can whine for all I care. We deserve everything. Even some of us that want to jackpot, we no longer have the money to run again. So let's face reality. These people are not ready, the politicians are not ready to even, they have sworn to keep bringing tears, blood, to keep bringing agony rather, to our faces, to our life.
Thank you.
So we deserve it. We deserve it. Let's suffer for this is our punishment. We deserve it. Enjoy.
Enjoy too. Friends, it's time to go. Okay? Let's leave it there today. I'll be back next week by the special grace of God. I will talk more. My name is Jude. Ikami Jude. On Facebook, Ikami Jude. Instagram, Ikami Jude. Everywhere. Ikami Jude. IKAMIJUDEH. That's the spelling. Let's talk more again. Love you so much and do have a beautiful, beautiful weekend. I'm out of here. Good afternoon to you.